For someone who doesn't know you, what is it that you think, not about just yourself, but about your crew, that has allowed you to still thrive and pursue joy in the midst of hardship?
Yeah, I think that you have to realize, and I've struggled with this, but our lives are bigger than like how much money we make in paying our bills. I've struggled with that even to this day, but I think what happened during this period as the Super Money Kids brand began to develop is like this became like who I was, and I can't abandon me. Like I had swam so far out in the ocean that there was really a point of no return. And then plus you start talking about all the things that I had been through. I had been hurt, had gone through so much hurt. Like I wanted happiness, and this work brought me joy, and it also I knew that this work would also bring joy to a lot of families throughout the country as well. I knew a lot of people that were from their own versions of North Nashville throughout the country, and various young people who had all types of traumas, and but they had big goals though, and they just never really saw a way out of what they were going through in the present. And I believe that our work provides a pathway out of those traumatic experiences. It gives young people the opportunity to dream for whatever they want and live a life that gives them purpose, utilizing their talents. It's like everything that we want as humans. I feel like our work empowers us to be that and not have to be slave to a temporary problem. And that's what our brand is about. And so as I remember why I was called to do this work, like my personal struggles weren't enough for me to stop doing it because we were creating hope for a lot of other people.
When you see that hope that you've given to a young person who is a young you, when it comes to the financial literacy that empowers not just them, but empowers their family, what do you get in return?
Man, I never thought about it like that. I never thought about like what I get in return. I've always thought about like how our community is better. It's like how our society is better. When we have more people who can participate in capitalism, like our economy is better. When we have more people who are business owners and investors, our communities are stronger, our schools are better, we're healthier, we create new things. There are different levels of happiness, and that's rewarding. I think the example of Super Money Kids becomes like a case study that the next generation can refer to for options. I think that for me personally, I've shown my daughter how you can pursue your dreams and you can do anything. Because if I can look, when I started this work, there were not a lot of schools lining up to pay me for this. Okay. And in a very short period of time. So, and I don't want to lose my thought about what I get from this. I'm a veer away for a second to make a point. We created a program. The first digital program we created was not Super Money Kids. Most people think that it's Super Money Kids because it's like we did the banks and Super Money Kids. That was the thing that was marketable. And that's the reason why we completely changed the brand from Knowledge Bank to Super Money Kids. Before Super Money Kids, we created another kind of like hybrid digital program, and we created this set, and I was still young and passionate, and I just sat down and I wrote out all of these scripts. I remember in one of Kanye West songs, he talks about imagine writing 6 songs a day for 6 summers, right? That's what Kanye, he just in his bag writing. That's exactly what I was doing. We created this program. It was amazing, still probably the best thing we ever created, and I couldn't get one school in America to pay for it. So fast forward to now, schools been more open to digital programming, and now we've been able to sell this program. And so it's like what I get is when you see something as an opportunity or when you have vision for something, just pursue it. Sometimes our vision manifests before the rest of the world catches up. That can become a story for other people. And then I gave all of those examples, but then the thing for me that'll make me like sit back and just be like, my personal satisfaction is just that I did it. Like I said I wanted to do this thing, and it wasn't about the money. It wasn't about the publicity. It was honestly, all of it's not even about the social impact. It's just for me personally, I said that I wanted to do something, and I actually did it, and it was successful. Like, that's my satisfaction.